Yo, 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 yo. Yo, it's your homeboy Kiiro in the building. Welcome to my tri-monthly chapter discussion of One Piece. And this is covering the first quarter of 2014, and it covers chapters 734 to chapter 742. Now, Oda has taken two breaks for no apparent reason, no given reason, and regardless of what the reason is, really, two breaks in 3 months is a bad look. I mean, no more than one break every 3 months, my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So, hopefully, we don't like this number doesn't continue or increase or anything. It stays at one break at most every 3 months because when you include the holidays and the general Shonen Jump breaks, it does add up quite a lot. And yeah, that's that. And moving on to the review now. uh I would say the year started off kind of disappointing because we started with chapter 734, which was disappointing overall because the Hakuba thing was cool, but I was hoping for something better, a bigger surprise, and all that stuff. People were saying, "Oh, it's gonna be Kaido." That was pretty bullshit, but people, everyone has their own opinion. You know what I'm saying? The Kaido thing was kind of dumb. I mean, if Kaido wanted a fruit, he would just tell Doflamingo to give him. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. Yeah, the Hakuba thing was disappointing in comparison to last year. The stuff we are getting at the end of last year, and that was the main problem with 734 or the year in general, is that the year didn't start off with quite the bang that last year ended off with. And to be fair, that means that this year can end off with a bang. Because if you have hype stuff throughout the whole year, it's gonna get monotonous. Regardless of how hype it is, you're either gonna expect it too much or whatever. It's not gonna be the same as when you get it once in a while. So we just have to accept it and move along with that. So a lot of stuff is happening in terms of story progression this year, and let's start. So the SOP plan, it's been completed, and there's a lot of progression there because the entire plan has been completed. Not much has gone. Not much progression has happened in terms of the Colosseum because in 3 months they haven't finished the finals. That's not progression at all. So uh Luffy is reached the top of the palace. There's a lot of progression in terms of Luffy versus Doflamingo because obviously if they're like on opposite ends of Dressrosa, they can't fight each other. Fujitora, there's a bit of progression in terms of whatever he's involved with because we get his motives explained to us, so his motives are clear now. They're still not fully clear. I mean, but we have a bit of we have more info on him, so that's good. We find out some stuff about Kanjuro, if I'm correct. I think that's his name, the samurai dude that Kinemon is looking for. We find out that he's missing. So that's pretty interesting because Kinemon hasn't forgotten about him, so he's not a toy, and he's missing. So, I wonder how this Kanjuro dude's gonna, I don't know what's going on with him. This could be important, it could be unimportant. Maybe he's related to CP0, maybe not. Uh, we don't know. So apart from story progression, we've gotten some progression in terms of character info. So we get an update on Cavendish. He's the first character that we learn stuff about. We find out about Hakuba and all that stuff. So that's cool. We get an update on Burgess. We see him do surge elbows. That's mainly it. Really, he hasn't done anything else apart from that. But regardless, the surge elbows are kind of impressive, but they're not as impressive as Dragon Claw. You know what I'm saying? And don't even front. You know who gave him Dragon Claw. I don't hear none of your nonsense. You know who gave him Dragon Claw. Uh-huh. Yep, it's him. And I'm hyped for more, dragon techniques and more Sabo in general, really. More Sabo, more Burgess. And I was hoping that, we would have a one-on-one between Sabo and Burgess. And the way it's looking, Diamante is like sort of occupied with Bartolomeo, so we might just get that if we're lucky. We've seen the Don Quixotes, all their powers have been revealed now. In terms of Dallinger and Laoji, we haven't seen them use any devil fruit, but I really don't think that they have any because Dellinger was told to kill Bellamy, and that was a direct order from Doflamingo himself. And if there was if at any point Dellinger had to go all out, it was then because if he reported failure to Doflamingo, he'd be like in the same boat as Bellamy because that's the whole point of him killing Bellamy is because he like failed Doflamingo's task and stuff. With Laoji didn't have as much pressure. But I think in any case, Laoji had no reason to hold back. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he has anything extra apart from speed and stuff. So no double for those two. As for McVeigh, he could be a sumo wrestler, like a simple sumo wrestler, but I really think he has a devil fruit. And check out my Don Quixote family thingamajigam on their powers. And I feel pretty much all of them apart from well, I wouldn't say pretty much all. But in terms of people we hadn't seen, I got Trevor right, and that's pretty much it. I failed Diamante, I failed Pika, and I failed Gladius. But I did give my reasons for why I thought they would have those powers. I was basically using the names and stuff like that. But whatever. Moving on, Usopp. We find out info about Usopp, and it's not really like character info. Well, it is in a way, and it's mainly about his personality. We find out that he does have some bravery in him, regardless of Enies Lobby Water 7 stuff, because the way I see it is that he forgot everything about Robin, and the reason why I really think this is I really go with this, because that's pretty debatable, to be honest. It's not a fact. The reason why I'm confident in that is with that theory is because we saw in the Kairos flashback that his wife basically died because she forgot about her promise to him. You know what I'm saying? She didn't like think, okay, someone told me to stay here. She forgot entirely about the promise. So that sugar's fruit is no joke in terms of memory loss. So I think it's in Usopp's favor in terms of like that he actually did forget about Robin and all that stuff, and all the Water 7 character development. And finally, speaking of Kairos, we get some info on Kairos. We finally know his whole backstory. We found out that he chopped off his own leg, and as I explained in I think my last video, that could be a big. I mean, it basically like changed my viewpoint on Kairos. I thought he was like just some guy that was strong by Dressrosa standards, but got furtherized by the Flamingo and such. But he actually furtherized himself, so really can't say that he chopped off his own leg and all that stuff. So, that's all the stuff we've gotten in terms of story. That's all the stuff we've gotten in terms of character development, character info. And now let's talk about the stuff we have not got. So we haven't gotten Doflamingo's personal backstory. And by that, I'm talking about his story before Dressrosa. What made the Celestial Dragon become a pirate? All that kind of stuff. The pre-Dressrosa backstory. That's what I'm talking about. And I don't think we'll get that this year. I mean, in the saga, actually. We might get it. We might not, But if we don't, I'll be surprised, because in general, Luffy hasn't gotten too much info, from Shichibukai when he's fighting them. We don't know much about Crocodile, even now. Moria, all we know is about, his crew and stuff, and that, he has to be strong, but we don't have, like, anything more than that. And that's pretty much it, because, okay, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, Doflamingo, we might not get some more info on him as a person. Now we have, Law and Corazon's backstories. So, Law's, I think that's a given. Corazon, I think that's a given as well. The Will of D. What does Law know about the Will of D? Now, this is important, and hopefully we will get it, because if Oda doesn't, if we don't get it now, that means Oda's gonna use it in the future. But I really do hope we get it now, rather than later. And that's that really. And as for the Law and Corazon thing, they will definitely pop up during the Doflamingo versus Luffy fight. That's my prediction. Provided Law's asleep. Provided Law's asleep. Even if it's a week, either way, it's gonna be during that fight, or maybe just before the fight starts. So that's my prediction in terms of when those flashbacks will happen and stuff. Now, two other things we don't know about, and these two things have they don't really have anything to do with the Doflamingo versus Luffy fight. And the first thing is Sanji and the Sunny and Big Mom. What's going on with them? We've got no update on them. Now, here's my prediction. As it is right now, if we ignore Fujitora, because he's a baller, ignoring Fujitora, there's enough manpower to deal with Doflamingo and his family. You have the toys when they become human, Kairos. There are enough people to deal with all those Doflamingo related characters, including the Vice Admiral and his puppets and fodder and all that stuff. So that said, there isn't really any urgency for Sanji and Law's crew to arrive in Dressrosa. So my prediction is Sanji is gonna use Law's crew to assist him when he's taking down Big Mom's crew members, that are attacking the Sunny. And then at the end of the arc, they come and the Law's crew members take Law, because he's injured and stuff. And, they part ways with Luffy, because, let's be real, Law and Luffy aren't going to be together for the whole of the new world. You know what I'm saying? They have to split up every now and again. And I think End of Dressrosa is a good point for that, before they reunite to take down Kaido. So yeah, that's my prediction and my opinion on the whole Zoe thing, Zoe, Sanji, Big Mom, Law's crew, and what's gonna go down. Now, the final thing we haven't gotten any update on is CP0. Now, I'm gonna make a video separate, about CP0, but here's the important stuff you need to know. I don't think CP0 have a big role in Dressrosa. Now we might see their powers, we might see, a glimpse of how strong they are, but they're not gonna be a big part in this arc unless they're fighting Fujitora. Maybe they know about Fujitora's plan and they've been sent there, to fight him. That's like a really big. I mean, if that, I just thought of that now, and if that's what's gonna happen, that's gonna be pretty interesting. But apart from that, I really don't see them being a big part in this saga. My prediction is, after Dressrosa saga, we're gonna have the Nakrawa saga, and after Nakrawa, I don't know what the other saga is gonna be, but it's basically gonna be, Nakrawa is like a Skypiea 2.0, Skypiea in the post time skip Skypiea. Basically, that's what Nakrawa is. That's what the next saga is. So the saga after that is gonna be basically post time skip Enies Lobby Water 7. It's gonna be, Enies Lobby 2.0, Water 7 2.0, and that's where we're gonna have CP0, and possibly, we get Oda might bring back Lucci and all that stuff, so that we'll like see how they are doing and all that stuff. That's my prediction really. And that's pretty much everything I have to say about the first quarter of One Piece 2014. Thank you for listening to this discussion. If you have any comments on anything I've said, please leave a comment below. I'll get back to you. We can have some banter and stuff. And stay tuned for some more of my videos. And as always, thank you for watching.